First of all, today is Friday. I think today is Friday 25th. Yeah. I want to talk about my tooth. So I've been having like this tooth in my mouth that has been loose. Okay, so first of all, right, when I was 18, I had like this root canal therapy. I was in like boarding school, and then my parents the pain was so much that my parents had to I think I was 18. I was shy young. I was still in secondary school. I think I was 16. I can't remember. But around that time, my parents they took me from school and they brought me school in Ottawa. I was going to school in Faith Academy, so they took me from school and brought me home. So our dentist at home in Kwara State, Ilori, and then I had something called a root canal therapy. Yeah, and our dentist did a great job there. And that root canal therapy has lasted me for a very long time, since that time till now, right? And it's been a while since that time. But the problem now is that my tooth is so I have this loose tooth, right? I have a couple of cavities, but I have this really loose tooth in my teeth. Yeah, it has been there for a while. It's there's just this flat bed of gum, right? And then over time, I don't know what happened. A new tooth started growing there mysteriously. The teeth started growing around, I don't know, around 3 years ago, which is abnormal because I don't think you're supposed to grow new teeth. But anyways, the teeth started growing around 3 years ago, but it has been kind of very fragile. Granted, I don't brush it out very much, so I haven't brushed my teeth since, I think the last time I brushed my teeth was August, right? And this is I don't know, bro. This is September. This is not September. This is end of October. So I haven't brushed in almost 3 months, right? So I have this tooth that's very, very loose in my mouth, in my gum, and it has been there for 3 years now. So, and then today I woke up and boom, the teeth has it just disappeared. I was looking for it, and there's no teeth there. It's just this very flat bed of gum. It's not painful or anything, right? But the teeth just totally disappeared. So my theory is that maybe when I was sleeping, right, the tooth came off in my sleep. So that's my theory. Might not make a lot of sense, but that's my theory. So that's one. And then number two, work, right? So there's this sticker I've been making since, yeah. That app has made me lazy, bro, because I don't want to work on that project again. I want to move on to more exciting stuff, right? But at the same time, I don't want to abandon it, right? So I've been sometimes I barely get in 2 hours of work in a day, sometimes 3 hours of work, and it's always a struggle because I just don't want to work on the project. I'm just really tired of the project. Do you understand? So I finally finished it. Yeah, I think the day before yesterday. And then I realized that so the app has these stickers inside of them. So Telegram has all these stickers, right? And Telegram stickers, they have this huge collection of stickers. And I figured that those Telegram stickers will make nice watch faces for the Apple Watch, right? They have these animated stickers, right? So I was like, what if you could grab an animated sticker, change the background color, put it on a nice background and put it on your Apple Watch, and then you have these very nice animated Apple Watch faces, right? These animated watch faces for your Apple Watch, right? So I was like, I should totally do that. So I got all these Telegram stickers. But I got these Telegram stickers and I wrote the code and everything for the Telegram stickers to become watch faces. Again, it took a while to be able to so by natively iOS 26, WatchOS 26 does not support the watch face app on iOS 26 doesn't natively support doesn't allow you to create, doesn't allow you to create animated watch faces. So I had to manually compile my own watch face and package it, and it's a whole roundabout essentially. But we did it. It took a while. I got a lot of help from God, and we did it. And there's another library I got a help from. And then I used some clock kits too. So we finally do it. We did it. So you can it packages watch faces on the fly. Right? Okay, cool. Right? Okay, cool. So we're back to Telegram stickers now. So how do I get those Telegram stickers to become watch faces? Now the problem with Telegram stickers is that under the hood here, they are JSON files, right? JSON, they are just it's just a script essentially. There are no images involved, right? There are images, but those images are in script form. I don't know how to explain it. They're in script form, right? So and then you have to like render, and a GI. So the way to convert like make an animated watch face would be to like have like a series of images playing, which is what a GIF is essentially, which is also what a video is. A video is like it's a series of images playing at a specific frame rate. So sometimes 60 images will play at like 1 second. That's like an FPS, like a frames per second, right? So this JSON files, right, from Telegram stickers, right, I have to somehow find a way of extracting all the frames inside those stickers, right, and then get the frame rate, and then compile all of that, right, compile all those images plus the frame rate, and use it to create like a video, essentially, because animated watch faces, under the hood, they are just like live photos, essentially. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a live photo, which is just a video, which is technically under the hood, a live photo is a video, is an .mov video. There's MP4, that's an extension of a video, a format of a video. There's also .mov, which is Apple's own, right? So a live watch face a live photo is like a live watch face. An animated watch face is a live photo, and a live photo under the hood is just like it's just a .mov file and a JPG. An image doesn't have to be JPG. Right. So how do you get those Telegram stickers into animated watch face format as an animated watch face? Well. It turns out, like I said, you have to extract it. Now the problem is the point of extracting the images from the JSON, right? You literally need something called a canvas. Like this Bob Ross type canvases. You literally need like a canvas, and then you take those images from the canvases. You take those images from the script and render them onto a canvas, and then you take a screenshot of the canvas, and then you save it as like a UI image inside an array. Now so let's say the sticker has like let's say it has like 80 frames, right? It means you have to extract 80 frames, 80 photos, and store them in memory, right? To use them to create a video, right? And most of this processing is done on the UI thread, right? Okay, cool. So now the problem was that, since the UI thread is being burdened, right, the app is constantly crashing. So my initial instinct was like, okay, if the app is crashing, then we need to move it off the UI thread and move it into a background thread, which is what I did. I did move it to a background thread, but apparently it didn't really solve the problem still. So I was like, you know what? It solved the problem, yeah, it did. But the big problem was that, before you chose a sticker that you are going to, let me just step back a little bit. There are about 648 sticker packs. In total, there are 12,000, give me a second. There are 12,756 individual stickers in 600, and now those 12,000, what did I call it? 12,752 stickers, right? Animated stickers, right? They are in 648 sticker packs. Do you understand? So each sticker pack sometimes contains 20 stickers, 20 animated stickers, sometimes 10. Some have like as much as 30, right? So the problem is there's a way you have to, the app has to the user has to look through the stickers. For instance, look at the sticker, browse through all the sticker packs and look for a sticker that you like, yeah? And then you can pick that sticker and use it and process it into a watch face, right? Okay, cool. Now, like I said, I solved the processing into a watch face part. That's the easy part, right? Now, it used to be the hard part, but we solved it. Now, the problem now with memory management is that, now remember I said that each sticker is a Lottie file. So at the background, right, we are taking all those, the same process we are using to create that live video is what we are using to create essentially there's a lot of memory. I don't want to go into unnecessary detail, but the problem is there's a lot of memory. It's using up a lot of memory, right? Okay, cool. So I was like, we need to make this, we need to optimize it. So by the time, let me just explain a little bit. So by the time, let's say you browse 10 stickers, right? You browse 10 sticker packs, right? The memory, it will start slowing down the app. The more stickers you look at, it will start slowing down the app because each sticker that you look at is being stored in the memory, right? Each animated sticker is being stored in the memory of the app, right? Which is a problem, which is a huge problem. It's being stored in memory of the app, right? So let's say you look at 10 stickers. By the time when you start looking at the first sticker, the app is fast, it's jolly, everything is fine. But by the time you get to sticker pack number 10, right, the app starts becoming sluggish. You start noting jitters, and God help you, the app itself might crash, right? Now that doesn't scale, right? Does that scale? No, it doesn't. So my inclination was that, okay, we have to do something about this, right? So I was like, this gave me this idea that, okay, what if instead of using what if we keep we make it a two-part thing, right? The part where the stickers get converted into watch faces, we keep that part. We keep that code the way it is. We stay true to the original, right? But the browsing part, right? The part where you're browsing the stickers, right? Checking out sticker packs, looking at everything. Instead of also using a JSON file for that, using a Lottie file for that, right? Why don't I just use GIFs, right? GIFs are, why don't I convert each sticker, each of those 12,752 stickers, why don't I first of all take the pain of converting them into a GIF? GIFs are something that are easy to, memory-wise, they're very easy to work with, right? They're not as easy as MP4s, but they're easier to work with. That's the English word, easier to work with. WebP would have been like a better animated WebP or animated PNG, but in the lack of like, a GIF is easier to work with essentially. Right, and memory-wise, do you understand? And the system can handle 12,752 GIFs. Do you understand? There are sites like Jiffy for a reason. Jiffy has like an app on the App Store, and the app has millions of GIFs, and it doesn't crash on you, right? Because GIFs are easier to work with. So those people was like, okay, why don't I just like convert each of those GIFs, each of those 12,752 GIF Lottie files, like stickers, animated stickers, right? JSON files into GIF, right? So I've been stuck on that. So I was like, okay. So I had to like ask ChatGPT to write like a custom script, right? That goes to the folder. There's a folder that has like all those 648 sticker packs, which in turn contains a total of 12,752 stickers, right? And then manually look at each sticker and like convert it into a GIF, right? Okay, cool. So I wrote that script. So that script goes through that folder, goes through each of the goes through everything essentially, all the sticker packs, and converts them into GIF. I'm now going to take that GIF and load them on the app, right? Okay, cool. But the problem now is, I'm in Nigeria, right? And there's no, power is like not very. So essentially, I've been at it since yesterday. Let me know if you get into details, right? I've been at it since yesterday. I'm right now. I'm like halfway through, essentially. I think we're almost, like I said, there are like 12,752 stickers. I think I'm around 6,000. Am I in 6,000 here? Let me look. We're in 5,731, I think. So not quite halfway yet, but we're almost halfway. Do you understand? So that's